Ring. Who this be? Hold on. Let's see who this. Hello? Hello? Hey, let me put you on speakerphone.
Hello? Oh, Talk English. I can't understand that. What? Okay. Bet we on our way. I know I already got.
What's going on? What's going on?
You didn't hear what you said. Oh, I understood that.
You understood
oh
that?
Yeah, we gotta go and go get bow. Yep, come on. Hey, did y'all tell her she gotta be waiting outside? Hey, is you up there? You ain't never asked you to do the music, background music. Hey, tell her to be waiting outside. We finna swing by and pick her up. I already got my Dallas stuff. In fact, we'll be wearing a KOED shirt, honey, because he's going to be found guilty. All right, then. Okay, we're on the way. Bye. Y'all, Val is in trouble, and we got to go get her. Y'all ready? All right, we're going to come back, swing, and pick y'all up, too. Let's go. LiQWYD.
Welcome back, KOED family. Welcome back. And I'm glad to see y'all. It's been a rough week, and I'm so happy to be back with y'all. I really am. But anywho, welcome back to another video of KOURTNEY. I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
Yeah,
with the thuggish, rugged bones.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
I had to go and get them bones, honey, and them thug braids, honey, because I had to go and get bow. Okay, go ahead.
And this is KOURTNEY. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight we are talking about Married at First Sight as much as we could see.
I know that's
right.
Our
TV, our cable, like, we just breaking up, so.
Ooh, that frustrated my soul. My inner K was about to come out, honey. I was about to throw over TVs, couches, even him. So anyway, she was
about to pull a cake.
I mean, all the way. If you're brand new to this channel, you hadn't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we want you over here where we're going to have so much fun and we have so much new stuff that is going to be happening. We have not told you guys yet. So if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, you guys comment down below. Yes, comment down below. Okay, let's get into this.
Pump your brakes. And when you out there surfing the internet, go by the store, kourtneyandeddie.com, and purchase some merch. Like this KOED shirt I'm wearing, this KOED hat, and this. Oh, she ain't got hers on. Ooh, she ain't represented.
I was representing in Houston.
And she ain't represented. But anyway, go check it out. We got some new merch, coming to the website. Go check the merch out and just buy something. You know.
And everything on there is not just affiliated with KOED. We have faith. We have a faith collection. We have inspiration collection, motivation collection. We have reality collection. So we have different collections. And
we got some petty collection coming out too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Petty.
So on that note, since we are doing promotions, so if you are interested in getting a discount on vegan makeup, black owned, then make sure you go to the lip bar. I am wearing their lipstick. Curly Friend as well as Boss Chick. I think that's what it is. It's a combination of two. So definitely go and use our promo code KOED Family. You can get your discount today. All right. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. This was a little lackluster, but yeah.
Yeah, a little lackluster.
At the end, it had some, but of course, spectrum.
Yeah, like what he said. Breaking up and
frustrated,
pixelated and all that.
Yeah.
Like, God.
So if we miss some stuff, don't blame us.
Man, blame Spectrum.
Bootleg Spectrum, honey. Bootleg.
Not the bootleg Spectrum.
Yeah, it is. Because you pay all that money, then they want to act like you stealing cable from the neighbors. All right, so Zach said it's called Jeers, and 25-cent margaritas.
Martinis, child.
Whatever, honey. I prefer
margaritas. Two different type of drinks.
Oh, well, I don't know anything
about
martinis. Anyway, Zach, what I noticed that Zach, y'all, he throw a little shade. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he do. So they filming, everybody kind of waking up and doing their own thing the next day. So that Zach had the camera. So he said, so here's my wife in bed being, what he said,
basically being lazy.
Being a bum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just being a bum and her hair on top of her head and she like, okay.
Well, it was a prior day off, or it could have been one of the days she has to report to late to work. I screwed that all up. Report late to work, that's what I meant to say. And so yeah, she is chilling in the bed like a bum. I'd probably do the same thing.
So Ryan once again is showing how nasty Brett is. So messy. I don't know, nasty.
I would call it messy because nasty. It's like you got food all over the place, and you got banana peels in the bed. But she is messy.
Messy.
She's not organized. You got clothes on the floor, and that's just put up. So to me, it's a big difference.
So there's 17 days into decision day, which seem like they ain't done a whole lot of work. Some of them.
Most of them.
So Johnny and Ryan are shooting pool, and Ryan is asking him about, Bow and the things that they're doing. So Johnny was saying that, they're kind of doing things more that's outward, like they're going bowling. They show the clips of him, like videotaping them bowling and stuff.
But why do they have the two worst guys in the marriages together trying to talk to one another, give one another advice, man? Because those two right there, those are the main two.
In the same boat.
Yeah, in the same boat, same situations, man. It's like...
And Johnny said that. He was like, sometimes Ryan's stuff just kind of rub off on me, so I wouldn't say that it's a
I don't know. Don't be putting down on Ryan. That's who Johnny is, man.
So Ryan was saying that, he don't want to feel forced in their marriage, and his right now it just feels forced. So that's what
it does. It looks forced, especially for him.
So Johnny was saying that he just wants to focus on the positive, not the negative. And he said, is it possible to just focus on the positive in your marriage and not really the negative? Ryan was like, nope. And you got to focus on all the nope.
And the way I can kind of get down with that, you got to look at every angle, the good and the bad. But Johnny, all he does, he hoppers on the bad.
Yeah.
That's his problem,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can talk about the bad, but talk about the good also. So, okay.
So Val and Johnny are having a conversation when Johnny came back from shooting pool. He was saying that, it seems like with our relationship, we got some trust issues. The friendship part is a little, and, is lacking and everything. And so Johnny said that he don't want to just have sex. He wants to have that spark. Now, like I said before, I watched the Unfiltered where Johnny said that Bao just want to have sex all day long. She initiated a whole bunch of sex. There is no leading up to it. It's just sex for him. And he just don't want to have sex all day long.
I promise you, I thought at the beginning he was the one that wanted to have sex.
It seemed like it.
Yeah, and now she's giving all the sex he can handle, and now he don't want it. Sounds like to me he got what he wanted. Now he's like, okay, I did what I had to do, because you got to remember, John was a player now.
Yeah.
He went around these different women, and he'll date them. I guess he'll have sex with them, then he'll come loose or run away from them. But you can't do that with Bob because he's married. So he's kind of, hate to say it, stuck with us for right now.
But he's saying no spark.
Because he got what he wanted. At first it was a lot of spark. Ooh, she got a big booty. Ooh.
He ain't never say big booty.
He might well say, ooh, look at that big booty. That big ghetto, voluptuous booty. Yeah, he might well say it. But he was all into that at first, was he not?
Yeah, he was. And then in the beginning, like y'all reminded us, and in the beginning, remember, he was the one that was like, is she into me?
Right.
Like, I made this picnic for her. I really like her. I don't know if she's into me. And now he like, ugh.
Right. And the reason why I was going down that way, because they wasn't having sex. So he wasn't sure. Is she into me? Now, after they had sex.
And who was putting the pillow? I thought it was him putting it. No, I thought it was her putting the pillow.
So he's just all over the place.
Yeah. So that's when Bao was saying, well, it seems like you want things to just be kind of revolved around you. She was like, it's two people in this marriage, right? It's not just about you and what you want. Johnny get mad like, man, she was like, well, don't get mad. Let's talk. You know, and Bow in her calm voice. Don't walk away. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Johnny said he had to get up, cool off. The problem is with Johnny is that, when Bow challenges him,
Yep.
he doesn't like it.
Yep.
And when she tells him things he don't like to hear, you know, it rubs him the wrong way.
Yep.
It seems like, you know, Johnny needs to be coddled by women. I believe that's what he meant by he got to see if a woman is interested in him or not. And, you know, if she is, that's when he showed interest back. But if a woman tells him and stands her ground and tells him things he don't like hearing, he packs up and run away.
And it makes me think that his dad had anger issues. That's why his dad was just so against it, and he valued his dad. But his dad be mad, petty, and angry too, just like him.
We don't know that, but
I said it seems like.
You let me feel what I got to say. I want to say I don't feel like that is, but you probably right. I'm gonna say you probably right. You want to just make sure you right.
No, don't matter. So, Gil is talking to Pastor Cal. Now, what the people on Reddit had said, and they did prove a point, that y'all be thinking that Gil shop at Walmart and just places like that because he does cheap.
Though?
Well, it's just his persona compared to Mirla. You know what I'm saying? That he just seems to be cheap. But he having that, what y'all call it, Burberry?
I think Gil spends his money on certain things. You know, he's not like, you know, Mirla that spend money on frivolous stuff. He gonna spend his money on clothes, or he might spend his money on.
She spent her money on clothes.
Yeah, but she spent her money on like handbags, like $5,000. You know, Gil might buy a shirt that costs $100. Ooh, you know, that's not a lot.
Well, men and women are different. Don't say it's frivolous for her, and then when he spends $100 on a shirt, it's not frivolous.
If he got 30 purses up there, yeah.
Well, don't say frivolous.
Yeah. If you got 30 purses and you got 31,
and she can afford it.
that's different. But I'm just saying, you know, but you got 30 purses worth $100,000. You live in an apartment. I don't know.
Right.
So it's kind of like you spend your money in the wrong place.
So, Gil was talking to Pastor Cal, and he said that one thing he likes the honesty. They're both honest with each other. They don't cut no corners. Pastor Cal said, well, you know, are there any questions that you would want to make sure before decision day, or anything that would make you want to say no? And so he was like, yeah, her Debbie Downer, she negative and all that.
It seems like she's gotten better at that. I really haven't seen that in the last few episodes. And the first episode, oh yeah. That's why I couldn't stand her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was like, every time people trying to do something to have fun, here she come, like Droopy from the cartoon. No, I don't want to do that. You know, but now she's gotten better, so I really can't say that now.
You just want to take the cartoon because I said Charlie Brown last
No,
time.
I just
don't try to insert cartoons in this episode.
First of all, I started cartoon themes in this show.
When?
Not this show, but this channel. Well, I forgot a couple of videos, back in the day, I used to say something.
Back in the day, but we talking about now.
I said something about G.I. Joe. I remember saying G.I. Joe. Okay. I think I said something about Thundercats. I think I said something about Voltron. So, yeah.
This old boy cartoons, like, for real. Like, no. We talking about stuff like Charlie Brown. That's Universal. Okay?
Voltron is Universal. Okay? G.I. Joe is Universal.
It's boy cartoon.
No, because you have a theme.
My brother used to make me watch it with him because we couldn't.
All right, but anyway, that's why I said she's like Droopy. Yeah.
Anyway, and so he said that, you know, that Mirla is the type of person that she don't want people. You can't just run all over her. So, you know, she's an alpha female.
She is the alpha now.
And if you let her run over you, she will do it. So Gil was like, you know, and I think Gil is a good match for her in that area because he seems to, you know what I'm saying?
He can put his foot down,
right,
but not in a firm, aggressive way.
Not too firm and aggressive. It is firm sometimes.
But you know what I mean.
Right.
You can have what you call it? You can punch somebody with a velvet glove. A velvet glove meaning it's hard but still soft at the same time.
Right.
I know y'all know what that means. I kind of screwed it up, but y'all get it.
I got it.
You got it?
I started to get this glove down here. It was vivid. So
What?
anyway.
Vivid. It was vivid.
You know, Coming to America, he said, what is that, velvet? So anyway, so Marilyn's talking to Dr. Pepper, and first of all, the girl is seeming a little drunk.
A little
tipsy.
And she came out. I said, why is she giggling and laughing? And like, you playing with her hair like someone else I know. They play with their hair when they get drunk and tipsy. We ain't gonna call names. But I said, yeah, she is.
It ain't me, but go ahead.
Yeah, I said, you
Why
can
you
see.
put that on here? Like, what that has no
That ain't
basis
nothing to
on
do
it.
with you,
But
man. That's
that's what
somebody
I'm
I
saying.
know.
Okay, come on, let's go. Keep moving.
Anywho. But anywho, and you can tell by her eyes are kind of glassy.
And she talked to the camera people and laughing and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
Yeah,
come to
she
find
had
out
fun,
she
though.
had martinis before she came. She was with her friends and had martinis before she came. And she was just smiling and stuff. And Dr. Pepper, I should say Dr. Sober. Dr. Pepper said, you know you're not sober yet.
Dr. Sober. Yeah, she
You know,
Dr.
2
Sober.
ounce. You know, 2 ounce. Little bit.
2 ounce don't be playing.
She don't.
Boy.
She do not.
Even Ryan said he didn't want to talk to 2 ounce.
Yep. But everybody needs to sit down with Dr. Pepper. Everybody. Because she cuts no corners with nobody.
Yeah, she showed on.
So Dr. P said that I noticed that you are very critical and you're consistently negative, and that can change a person's mood. So that's something that you need to work on. So she was saying that she's grateful for her husband. Now y'all know we done seen Marilyn do a whole 180, right? Excuse you. Okay. A whole 180 turn because we were so, I know we was. I think a lot of people in the comments was too. Y'all, all of us were just like anti-Marilyn. Nope, don't like her, gotta go, bye.
You guys notice I don't call her Malax no more.
No, we don't.
I don't because I seen the growth in her, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to her.
She said she's grateful for her husband, and she even tears up. She says she is above and beyond of what she could even imagine. So she said that she's very happy.
She would cry, and I said, oh, it's a good sober moment. You know, it was like everybody was like birds chirping, rainbows, and what Twin said.
What she said, but you if you keep being critical, you gonna run that man away.
And it's like that. It was so abrupt. It jolted me. I said, that was a good, heartwarming moment. And 2 ounce just went for the jugular, man.
She said, I ain't got time for your tears. That's one thing. One thing about Dr. Pepper, you cannot move her with your tears, whether they genuine or not. Dr. Pepper be like, okay.
Yeah, she gave zeros, you know.
Get us some tissue, but we got to talk about this, child, because we got to go.
You can run that man away. And Mira, like, she was shocked. Like,
yeah, she was.
Like, the tears, like, okay to go.
It was just like somebody just went, wipe them off. So Kay is sitting down. Michaela is sitting down, and she's talking to Pastor Cal. So she said that even though they've been in this thing 3 or 4 weeks, she said they had
one good week.
Yeah, they had one good week. And he asked her what kind of unanswered questions do you have for Zach. So she wants to know what his image of a wife was like. What did he have in his head as far as what a wife was like, what a woman was like for him?
That was a good question.
That is. So she wants and he asked her, what do you want from this marriage? She said she wants to be happy. Kay said that Zach is complicated, and she's not sure if he's happy because he seems to have some unhappy moments, like, you know.
The brother has some deep buried issues going on. He really does. There's no doubt about it, you know. But like Pastor Kyle said, I guess he was talking to Kay about, you know, she was saying, well, I just want him to find happy so he can be happy, you know, with himself. But Pastor Kyle said sometimes, well, not sometimes, spouses have to make each other happy.
As well.
It's a combination of both. Make yourself happy and your spouse has to make you happy, and vice versa. And which makes sense to me. You know, I can be happy all day long with myself, but if I come on to a house with turmoil going on and my spouse ain't happy with me, you know, it's gonna do something to my spirit. So,
yep, I agree. Because, you know, like, I should make you happy. You should, and that's one reason why we got married. You know.
Yeah, but let's keep it real. Yeah, we family. We family. we had disagreement this week, man. But it's not. You're gonna have disagreements in marriage, in relationship. It's how you handle that and how you get through it.
Yeah.
And
I was finna cancel this Wednesday night, honey.
Yeah,
Y'all finna see me because we not finna get on this camera with no bad energy.
We were big mad at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, that's part of marriage, though. We could be mad at each other, still love one another.
It's so funny how sometimes we have our disagreements like on Sunday and Monday or somewhere up in there, but then Wednesday, because y'all know we Wednesday film the way toward the end of the week. By the time Wednesday come, we get everything together, so y'all won't be like, I think something going on with them, and they don't seem like they getting along and stuff. So
we don't want to bring that energy on camera, but it's part of marriage.
So Dr. Pepper is sitting down and she's talking with Zach. So Zach said today is very things have been pretty good, as far as their marriage and everything. Like they've had some good times. In the past it was difficult. So Dr. Pepper said, I don't think it's meant, because he was talking about, it's meant to be. Like it seems meant to be, because how, I don't know. And I do understand what he's saying, but you have to look at how you guys met. Like, you put your fate in somebody else to put y'all together. So when you say, oh, it's just meant to be, to me, when it's meant to be, maybe you passing somebody on the street or something like that, but you actually...
Their marriage was made in a lab, basically.
That's a good point.
They put their information in and spit it out who they need to be with, and there you go. But like you said, once it's meant to be, you can be in the airport, you bump into somebody, y'all start talking, y'all fall. That's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She said, but you have to look at it's the opportunity to make things sing and to make things grow. So Dr. P said that you have to ask the right question.
Ask the right question.
Zach started crying at that moment, and actually I understood what he was saying. He said he kind of feels like things are his fault because he's such a perfectionist, and he feels like everything has to be perfect. So of course he got this perfect image of this woman in his head, or his wife in his head, and he's just thinking that things are supposed to flow like that. So he said he feels bad for even I guess in a sense requiring Kay to be perfect,
Yeah, Zach, to me, that mindset, to think that way, is very immature. Because if you think you're gonna go out there and find the perfect woman for you, it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
You always say you don't think you're doing good enough, or you can do better, or you're not good enough. You got to get out of that mindset. Even your job, you're gonna think you're doing the best you can do, but you can always do better. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And like I said, like you said, it probably his upbringing.
I think so.
It's probably his parents saying he wasn't good enough to do this. You can do better in school, you can do better in sports, and he always trying to live up to that. And he's trying to put that on the women he's dating and been with.
Yeah.
And
I think it was his upbringing. I really do. I think, maybe he, has this expectation, or his parents have this expectation of him. And he's just, like he said he's always done it in his careers and stuff like that. He set a goal, he met that. So that's
and that's fine to do, but if you don't reach those goals,
people, man.
Yeah,
people ain't perfect.
Yeah, but if you don't reach those goals, that don't mean you're a failure. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta try a little bit harder. All that being said, that still don't give him the reason to be crying like that. He even made a joke about it. Well, you get marketed down again. I cried again.
He did.
He knows he cries too much.
Yeah. So he said that when he was talking to Kay. So they was having a conversation, and he said, his perfectionist don't feel like it has caused him to work out with relationships in the past. And Kay said that, she wished that she can shake this guard that she has up. So he was like, you got a guard up? So she was like, yeah, I do have a guard that you're not going to stay for the long haul.
And which I understand why Kay has a guard up. Which he told her some things that he didn't see her being, he didn't see them being together in the long haul. So Well, I can see why she put her guard up. So don't
And
follow
then
for that.
they had one good week.
Yeah, out of 4 weeks, you don't have one good week. Yeah, I'll put my guard up too. Say, man, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna go through the motions and wait till Judgment Day.
So Val is talking to Pastor Cal. But on a side note, Val said on her camera, she said that, she pretty much checked out.
Yeah.
She said she don't feel appreciated.
Well, I don't blame her on that.
Yep, and to me, Val, you took enough, girl.
Yeah,
you took enough, honey.
I thought you supposed to went in and picked her up and got her. What happened? Did you get her?
She wasn't that sad. So anyway, so she told Pastor Cal that she feels Johnny is 80% out of the marriage. And she said, I don't feel like,
I think he's 100% out.
And she said, I don't feel like he feels like, she said, I don't feel like it's fair that he has to cut me down. Like, he tries to...
vicious with heels, man.
Yeah.
He's real vicious with heels, man. But go ahead.
And so she, at that moment she cries and everything. And so she said she in it for the right reasons everything.
She is.
So Pastor Cal asked some things that you need to ask Johnny. And she wanted to make sure you ask Johnny, is he ready to be married?
I really don't think he was. I really think he had too many high expectations, and I don't think he was ready because every time trouble pops up, he wants to run.
He runs.
Yeah.
So she said that Pascal also suggested that instead of having deep conversations, because John can't handle deep conversations,
he really can't. He gets mad too quickly.
Just listen to surface. Just talk surface. So Val is like, I'm a deep type person. I want to go dive in deep. I'm not a chit chat type of person. I want to kind of like.
I don't think Johnny can handle a surface conversation, to be honest with you.
So and Pascal, kind of encouraged her. Said, listen, I done dealt with couples that had deal with stuff far worse than what you're dealing with. So, through adversity, a lot of stuff is birthing. You never know, things can be turned around. So we can kind of encourage them.
Well, those couples he may be talking about probably been together for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Before they turned it around, they could have been together 2 or 3 years. These people been together 3-4 weeks.
But like you said, it takes 2 people.
Yeah, it does take 2 people.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
So Johnny's talked to Dr. P. That's who he needed. He really did. He needed Dr. Luke. What we call it? 2 ounce.
Yeah.
So he said with her.
Before you go, reason why we call it 2 ounce, because Dr. Pepper used to call me like 16 ounces, and since she's so small, 2 ounce. So in case you guys wonder why we called it that.
He said that with her, I'm somebody I don't want to be. So it's kind of like...
He blaming her for that? That's what it sounds like to me.
I don't know.
And that's what it sounds like to me. He's blaming Val for him being the way he is.
Dr. P said, I want you to be able to communicate better because it don't seem like that you're having good communication. And he started talking about their perspective as far as the truth. She said, well, their perspective is not necessarily the truth. It's just your truth. Like, I can understand that sometimes it can be very hard to see each other's perspective. Like, my husband's perspective can be totally different than my perspective. And I'm like, what?
And hence the reason why we had this disagreement this week, because I'm saying one thing from my perspective, she's looking at it from a different perspective, and we just gonna line up.
Yep, and sometimes it can be very frustrating because you can get defensive. So it seems like with them, they're looking from 2 different perspectives. But sometimes it seems like Johnny's perspective is just like not even logical. It's
not. It really is not.
And then she also said, you need to learn how to communicate without being mean. So
and apparently he can't do that.
Yeah, he can't.
He really can't do that.
So Brett is talking to Pastor Cal, and Lord have mercy. So she said that if Ryan is willing to try, it would be, she's willing. So she said since the honeymoon, that's when things started changing. So she know when things went down here, and they showed them clips, and he didn't even know they kissed and everything. He was into her. He was into her.
Yeah, I forgot they kissed, man. It's been so long since they have kissed. So, okay, they did kiss. Wow, okay.
So Pascal said, well, are you guys talking about your feelings?
Nope.
No. He said that, ask Ryan, when did you give up on this marriage, and what did you think your wife would even look like? So those are the hard questions.
And she said, well, I know his wife, his image of his wife, she don't look like me. But Pastor Cal said, I get that, but ask him anyway.
So let's move on to Dr. Pepper and Ryan. And Ryan was sweating bullets talking to Dr. Pepper. 2 ounces, baby, ain't no joke.
He said, I got bad luck of the draw. I got Dr. Pepper.
That's right, honey. So Dr. P said, when did things change for you? When do you believe that things changed for you? And he said, well, when Dr. V came over to the house and she started, talking about,
do you like her? And if so, if you don't, why you don't like her? And it put him in an awkward situation because apparently Ryan is trying to spare Brett's feelings, but by him not telling her the truth is really hurting her feelings.
Ryan, you ain't been back in these comment sections since the first of 2 episodes. Now get on back over here and explain yourself, son. You don't want this smoke over here because the folks is mad at you, so you don't went ghost.
Well,
so she said that did you do, what are you doing to change things? Are you doing anything as far as to change things? And Dr. P said that you're not even vocalizing your issues. Like, it's just like she said, you pretty much saying, that ain't working, that ain't working, she like this, that, and you're not even vocalizing what your issues are. I don't understand it. It's probably because he don't want her to work.
Look at Ryan.
Yeah.
No, he don't want to work. He, because let's keep it real, he's not physically attracted to Brett, and
Dr. P said,
he's not even, I'm sorry. I'm going to say he's not even trying to meet Brett halfway. So
she said that one thing, you got to go deeper with your conversations. You remember, you don't know each other. Y'all hadn't even went deep enough to even know each other. So Ryan said he's going to put forth an effort. I promise you. I'm going to put forth an effort. I'm going to try.
I don't buy that. Dr. Pepper didn't buy that. I know y'all don't buy it.
We don't buy
I don't think he bought it.
He probably did.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
sounded good.
Yeah.
So Ryan and Val are having a conversation, and everything kind of went left. Okay.
Dang, nabbit. My flip flop fell off my feet.
So tired, your flop.
Okay.
So Johnny apologizes first of all for the stuff that he said. Val in her confession said, I don't believe y'all.
And she was right to believe that, and she was right to say that because soon as he said the apology, right after what he said to her.
Well, it wasn't right after she said something.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the same conversation.
What he said?
Wow, when he first met her?
Oh, that wasn't right after.
It was?
Take the little flip phone from me because you up there flop, flop, flop.
I got to have something in my hand.
Well, just hold it, baby. You ain't got to
can't
open
hold it, man.
Just hold it. You ain't got to flop it.
Ooh,
so Val said that she
so bad.
And somebody want to be a daddy so bad, okay? So Val said that she don't think our conversations have not been that big, but Johnny seems to think that they have been big enough to, blow up over. So Val said, I don't want to be I don't want to be talked to again like that. Like, you're not finna disrespect me. You're gonna talk to me in a nice tone, and you're not finna talk to me like that no more. We coming for you.
And the more and more she stood up for herself, the more and more Johnny was getting irritated.
Yep.
He was getting angry. I thought he was going to turn to the Incredible Hulk, man. I thought he was going to Hulk out. And I don't think Johnny is used to strong women.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's used to strong women.
I don't know. Maybe they in 2 different cultures, honey, but I don't know. Maybe he ain't used to nobody talking.
Val said, you're not going to talk to me like that no more.
Nope.
You're not going to degrade me like that no more. I know she didn't say no more, but you know what he said.
He said that he was thinking back, and I think he did this to be petty, but he was thinking back when they first met and everything, and how, wondering why.
He never gave her a second date.
Yep.
And he said the reason why I didn't give you a second date because I wasn't attracted to you. And I said, dude, you just said you told Dr. Pepper that you was gonna work on not being mean no more, and you gonna go right back the same day, 30 minutes later, and tell your wife the reason why you didn't get her a second date when y'all first met back in the day is that you wasn't attracted to her.
Yep. And then the fact too is that he said that, but I think that he was trying to get back at her. And it's almost in a sense you can see Bow's soul just shatter.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, in the cartoon when you see they get the little x-ray and they show their little heart and they hear something and the heart just crack and split in half. And that's what it seems like. Because you can tell. It's like, man, I felt bad for Bao.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I did too.
I said, why you always want to beat up on Bao mentally like that, emotionally like that?
And she knows that.
Yeah.
She knows that because in her confession, Bao started cussing, honey. So she like, she tired of this mess, honey. You not finna treat me no any kind of way. We got your back, boo. We got your back, honey. You stood us up. You didn't come outside. You probably sleep, but we got your back, boo, because we was finna come beat you up, honey. Yes, we was. No. That's her text. Okay. So anyway, Dr. P was, let's move on to Jose. So Dr. P was talking to Jose.
And Jose got her beat
this much.
They on the same side.
That much, honey. He probably have a little heel on his shoes or that much. Because he was like, oh. Everybody else be like way down here. So anyway, he said that, you know, he feel like that the experts did a great job with putting them together. He said that, you know, he asked for an independent woman and he got that, but he wants to know as far as where did he draw the middle ground of when his independent versus, you know, controlling.
And, you know, Dr. Pell said, yeah, you are controlling. But I still think Jose asked a good question because maybe he just don't know the boundaries there. And and I hope that he was being sincere when he asked that question to find out how far can you go with being the man in the house and not to be too controlling. And some men just don't know where their boundary is, you know. Some men be trying to do the right thing, turn out to be a little too controlling. So sometimes they had to reel it back in, but they just don't know. I'm one of them. I had to learn. I had to kind of reel it back in.
I'm glad you put that out there.
I'm just being honest. I have flaws.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have flaws, you know.
So she said, yeah, because I'm an independent boss woman.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And bossy, he most definitely is.
I'm working on it. Pray for me. So anyway, so she said that, yeah, you are a little controlling. She said you won't allow Rachel to see the world through her eyes. You won't everything to be seen through your eyes. Mm-hmm. You know, like, we're going to do this. We're going to pay the bills like this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. You ain't hear that? Yeah, she did say that.
I probably didn't hear because the T was acting up or the K was acting up.
I was trying to listen intently. But, you know, so they go to the blow up, which production show all
They keep the receipts. They keep their receipts.
They say, if y'all just joining us, this is what had happened last couple of episodes. So they show all the big blow up. And so he feels like that, you know, when that situation happens, you know, that his wife bounced. Like, and
trying to figure out why did she bounce? He told her to get out, right? He told her to get out, pack your bag. Matter of fact, I can help you pack your bags and you get out. And she left. So he really can't say she left because you basically pull her out.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he feel like she bounced too quick because she just kind of gave up. Dr. Pepper said that, you know, asked the question, well, what you need from her to be the forever? What do you need for her to be your forever husband? And so he said that, and she also said you need to work on your anger issues because your anger issues are building her to not trust you.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? You, like you just said, you get out. You get out. Nobody want to hear that, honey. Then you get out, and then you locked her out.
Yeah, just imagine they go out of town somewhere on a trip.
Yeah.
He get mad at her. Get out the room. And she ain't got no money, no wallet, and you just pull it out like that. I'm not saying that would happen, but it's hypothetical.
So anyway, but he did realize that he got to work on his, he knew he needed to get some anger management classes. Really. So too many names. Pastor Cal was talking to Rachel. So she was saying, everything is good. Y'all gave me what I needed and more. I said, all right, y'all got all this stuff. So she said that one thing that she is not sure if his needs are being met, because it seemed like Jose is just giving her, okay, you good, what you need, but his needs are not getting met.
So he's taking care of her, but she's not taking care of him per se.
Yeah. So Rachel said that she's concerned about him locking her out. I first would have said I'm first concerned about him telling me to get out and all that stuff, and then I'll be concerned about him locking me out, because what led to that his anger issues, and he got mad. She said she feel like even though he said he didn't do it intentionally, she feel like he did do it intentionally and he was vindictive with it. So I do have a problem.
Nah, he is very vindictive now. Let's keep it real. And come on, man. Yeah, he locked her out on purpose, man. Ooh, I made a mistake and tripped over the shoes and hit the lock button on the door and locked her out and fell back to bed. Come on, man. Of course, he made every intentions of going down to that door, locking the door, and went to bed. He didn't ask, you home, baby? He didn't go in no room looking for her, nothing like that. So, yeah.
And then one of them made a good point as far as it was more like a metaphor, like I'm locking you out because of the situation. What you did to me, I'm shutting you out in a sense.
Who said that?
I don't know. It was like Pastor Cal or somebody.
It ain't that deep. He just locked her out. That's what we do. They do.
Yeah, please.
They do.
So anyway, Brett and Ryan are having a conversation or not having a conversation. So they're
not having a conversation.
They basically were saying, okay, what you talking about?
What you talking about?
And Brett wouldn't, even though the doggone cable was chopped up.
She never did say.
We did see that she did not say what Pastor Cal told her to say.
I said, why? Are y'all both the same, Brett and Ryan? Y'all scared to speak your mind?
I think that Brett is scared because, like you said, she don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, she probably want to get
even though she know the truth, and he just ain't saying it.
What they need to do, they need to write down their feelings in a little some paper, put it in a little basket, and they pull it out and read it. Because apparently, they're not gonna tell one another what's going on. Yeah.
So Jose and Rachel are having a conversation about what took place. What you talking about? And he was saying, when we have some tough issues and stuff, I have a problem with that, you bounce. And so she said that that's my instinct. Like when things get rough, honey, I would like that too, child. I bounce too. But that was my instinct when things get rough, to leave. So she said that, that's one of her triggers. Those are the things that she's working on. And he said that, well, with me, as far as my trigger, as far as, when I get angry like that, when I tell you I want to cool off, I want to cool off. I don't want to talk about it right then. Just let me cool off. So. You
like that too.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
So you both, Rachel and Jose.
No, I'm not going to be no
temper. You both of them, man.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I just do believe
back in the day, you used to run away when issues popped up.
Tell all my business, I'm going to tell you.
I'm just saying. And now,
I bet you shut up now. All right, so he said that he's trying to do the opposite of what his parents did. So yeah, he's going back to what his parents did. And Eddie knows the people in the back while they was at that scene. Wherever they was at.
I thought they about to fight. And they in the back, you got Jose and Rachel in the restaurant.
Black girl with
and
braids.
They got like 3 black girls outside at a table. I guess they eating or whatnot. I also focused on the black girl because they was very animated. I said, holding her back. I said, they about to fight. We about to see some real drama going on. Oh, we about to see some crime in process here.
Look, and there would have been hair pulling and everything. World Star.
I don't know what happened to World Star.
So this is when our cable got extra messed up. Yeah. So we just finna give you to the pieces that we was able to pull through.
And what you wrote, then Zach said, And he said, yeah, you. And then Kay said, ooh, ooh. That's all we heard on our game. You know what I'm saying?
It was so angry. I was so frustrated when this was over with. Yeah. That's why I feel like Kay, honey, knocking some stuff down. So they're playing, what is it, volleyball, sand volleyball, which is up Brett's alley, because that's what she is.
That's what she's a volleyball coach.
So they playing, and so Kay like me, but Kay don't do no sports. Kay don't do nothing but real estate, I guess, honey, and be on that cell phone. So she's not finna do nothing extra, and she don't look like she finna try too much.
You can't say she's not physical.
That she is.
Because for them previews, she looked real physical.
She was knocking over stuff. I said it looked like somebody in the insane side. And they in the room by themselves and they knocking over stuff.
Yeah, man, they didn't get the tranquilizer gun.
So, they up there playing and everything, and even Mirrorly, don't y'all play Mirrorly, honey? She was saying she gonna get into the game.
Came and showed out,
yep.
Boy. Look at her. At first, she didn't want to do nothing, but now playing volleyball. You know, when they playing volleyball, the hair didn't slow down on TV. Kind of remind me of that scene from Top Gun. You remember that scene from Top Gun? Yeah, I remember that scene from Top Gun, don't you? When they playing volleyball. Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer playing volleyball. Okay, she know.
You should be. They ain't nothing to do with you. You know, it'd be late when we get finished with this thing. So one thing that I do want to say, what y'all think? Now we think that Merla and Gil did
it. You think they did the Oochie Coochie?
The Oochie Coochie and Coochie Oochie.
Yeah, cause she is all over that.
She
dude.
all over that. Like that one kiss.
Yeah.
No, honey, you all over. I love my husband.
I think they did. I really think they did the Coochie Coochie.
You ain't finna be saying all that. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I love my just love it.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
I'm saying that to you, baby. I love you, baby. You're just the most handsome thing. So fine.
But yeah, I'm like you. You notice that. Look at this real closely. I think they did do the Oochie Coochie.
And to me, I think that they will be more private as far as Mirla would be more private with it.
But she won't say nothing. You're right.
Yeah, and he ain't gonna say nothing. But he did sit down and say, "Yeah, we did kiss."
It was like you said when they were sitting after they got through with the meeting and they was outside talking. They were sitting down talking and Gil asked them those questions, and she was like, what can I do to make things right? And she was like, They would be like, yeah, I know, I'm just mumbling, but then she put her finger in his face when he's joking, and he's like, stop. They do make what you call a cute couple.
A cute couple.
They really do.
They done came a long way.
Very long way. That interaction right there they had there,
And she's saying she would do anything to keep her husband because that's a good man. That's a good man, and he is good to her.
I'm just hoping it's like Martina talking.
No, I think it was. After Dr. Pepper, child, that stuff wore off because Dr. Pepper like, you ain't sober yet.
She got sober after that.
You know, she was crying, honey. Dr. Pepper said, she cut all that off. But anyway, so what was I? So we talking about the couple, and it was the couples, and they playing and stuff. So anyway, Kay was, she tried, but anyway, she said she was gonna cheerlead, but Val came through with the cheerleading outfit, honey.
Apparently, Val and Johnny came separate. I know Val came late, but apparently I don't think Johnny thought Val was gonna come.
Right.
And when she came,
nobody thought that Val was gonna come.
When she came with that cheerleader outfit on, Johnny ran and gave her a hug. I said, okay. And like Val said, is it me or the cheerleader outfit?
She said, I think it's cheerleader.
I said, yeah, Johnny's a straight freak.
Because she was like, I'm surprised he came over here.
Right. I said, come on, Johnny. Really, dude, really?
So when they was doing it, all the couples were sitting down, just kind of sharing what their experiences was with the meeting and everything. Of course, our cable jacked up. So we did the best we could to try to weed through. Wasn't much to talk about. But let's go on to when the cable was even more jacked up, frustrating me when it seemed like Zach and Kay was having a conversation, and it seems like they was talking about decision day, and it seems as though Kay was like she'll say no. Then
it seems like that Zach was asking Kay why they got to sleep in separate beds, and all of a sudden Kay was starting getting jacked up even more, and we would try to make it out, and I was like, I kind of gave up, But
so yeah, she was like, well, if you gonna sleep in, he was like, well, if we gonna sleep in separate beds, I might as well go to my house then. So I think she was like, well, fine, go to your house. So he called his brother and somebody on FaceTime or whatever, Zoom, whatever you want to call. And so he was telling if Kate called y'all, which I'm thinking like, why would she call?
All right, I guess he was talking to the brother. You know what I'm saying? So Kate called the brother, let me know, because I guess she's not answering his phone calls, and she moved out.
Yeah,
she moved out.
Yeah,
she moved out. Oh man, talking about toxic relationship, man. They need to just go ahead and just annul that marriage right now. They really do, but not just yet. They get one more.
Oh yeah, it's coming, y'all. It's coming. Bring it. This is what we've been waiting for. Bring it.
And the scenes we saw from the previews. Okay. We've seen the scenes when the door was, she was trying to slam the door and somebody was holding her back. But I haven't seen the scene of her flipping tables over, trying to flip the little.
I promise you, it looked like she locked in solitary confinement by herself, and she flipping over stuff trying to.
And she put his bag outside the door.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, and he had to go get the bag back, bring it back in.
And Val peeking through the door. She said, I ain't never seen Kay like this before.
She said, oh, I don't know parts of that.
But before we end this, Brett was sitting down talking to her sister-in-law, really. And
that was her sister-in-law? What's the name, sister?
And so she was just saying, she's not sure what's going on, what happened and everything. And she again said, it seemed like the honeymoon. Well, his sister said, well, one thing, he's an introvert. Sometimes you got to handle him a different way. But she said, I noticed that when he came back to the house, when he said, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to leave and come back. And she said she did notice that, he attitude kind of changed then. So she feels like maybe somebody in his past done revisit him and stuff, so he maybe got his attention elsewhere.
Oh, that's what she said? I didn't hear all that. And like I said, man, Kay was acting all
well,
weird.
I kind of seen that scene. They played it somewhere. I saw it again. But yeah, so I kind of knew what it was about. So she kind of feel like his attention elsewhere. So later on, we're going to find out that Brett going to confront him about him being on some kind of app, like a dating app or something. So yeah.
Like clickbait.
Huh?
Like clickbait. The movie.
Oh. So yeah, she feel like that he may be distracted and everything. So Ryan got his attention proper on what he really and truly wants is some other woman. So I guess he done went back.
I don't believe that.
I do, shoot. Why? His attention ain't on Brett. He trying to make it work, child. He on the proper time with somebody else.
I think Ryan got like 4 or 5 women out there.
Oh, not just one, just 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think he went back to the player days.
All right, you guys. So on that note, they gonna give the people what they want. They gonna give it to us next episode.
No, don't say that. Don't say it. They gonna give the people that know what's going on what they want. You got the K fans, the K team K, as they call themselves. They ain't gonna want to watch next episode.
Well, who is Team K?
There's a lot of people in the comments.
Ain't nobody, I'm sure, got no show. But granted, Zach ain't.
No, yeah.
What I thought he would have been crazy.
No, I'm not taking over Zach for no reason. Zach, he never was ready for marriage. Let's keep it real. He never was. So he has issues also. Let's keep it real.
But not like her.
Yeah, but no, you got a lot of people.
Wait a minute. Zach issue may be inward. K issue just come on out, baby. And he said, I just really want her to be herself. When she finna be herself, baby. She finna take everything off on it because she finna
everybody gonna see
everything.
And poor Bow said, I'm going through a lot already. I don't even see
Bow probably saying, shoot, my stuff ain't this bad. You know how when your marriage is...
let's go back. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm glad you brought that up. When Mela was talking to Brett and Bow, I know Mela was saying, wow, they got some issues for real, man.
I bet she said, honey, I'm finna hold on to my good man.
Yeah, man.
He done work with me.
Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to all what y'all going through.
And she just saying, I just need to stop being so negative. That's it. I'll work on it.
Yeah, she did a good job because she came out there to play volleyball.
Yeah, she did.
Back in the day, she probably wouldn't have done that.
And so because he said, like,
Right.
what can you, she said, what can I do? He was like, yeah, you know, like, if you feel like it's coming on, just not say it.
Yeah.
Or just, like, you know, give me a hug. So she
kinda,
was...
Because she's an introvert, too, I guess,
Yeah.
you know.
So she said that he said, what can I do to help? And she said, well, you make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? And, so,
And that's communication. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Man.
So yeah, I think that they'll work good together. I think that, you know, they learn to, you know, that part, you know, and because one thing about it, I don't believe that, well, I can't help it if I hear it, if I'm say it. No, you have control over your mouth. You really truly do.
Yeah.
Like you can't, don't tell me that. Just because it come up don't mean it got to come out. Right. I had to learn that myself, honey, because I am one that will tell people the truth, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Well, I always knew that back in the day because I say to myself, what if they say it to me, how will I feel? So I'm not going to say it to them. So I always think that. So, but
well, if they say it to me, I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm not.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Some people have thicker skin than other people.
And I say one word to you. Oh, call me that. And be just like doggone K. You remember?
No, first of all, that is not the case, dude, because you talking about sensitive. Anyway, let's go on, because if not, Zach will show up right here. Okay.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare call me Zach. No, I don't get down like that.
All right, on that note, you guys are going to get it. No, I'm just playing now. You know, Zach, you don't cry, but you can't be very sensitive. So on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead.
Real hard.
Hard sensitive. On that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It has been fun doing this. I thought we was going to be short on time, but, you know, we try to get out everything that they give us. On that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we said, every end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
And always put God... I messed that up. I always put God first in your life.
Deuces.